It is good to see you today. And today has been a frustrating day. And what I've learned today ties into school, but still a little bit different. I have been fighting a bill with my insurance company, doctor, etc., since February 14th of 2020. So before COVID even hit, I was dealing with this bill. And I thought I had it figured out in May, and recently I received another bill related to it. And today I just finished up talking to my doctor once. I then called the insurance company. I then called my doctor again. The doctor's going to be calling the insurance company tomorrow. And sometimes things like that happen. And right now I'm at a crossroads. I can either persevere and push forward and continue trying to get this figured out, or I can just pay that $20 bill that in principle I don't think I should have to pay, but in reality it's $20. And I think that's something that sometimes we have to, or sometimes we come to those crossroads. We have to make those decisions in life. Do I continue to fight? Do I persevere? Or do I give in and, in this case, pay the $20 even though I don't think I need to pay it? And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And I think that's reality sometimes, that it's tough to know when to throw in the towel, and it's tough to know when to keep pushing forward. And right now with my students, as they are starting to think about branding and how they can build their brands, and as they begin to develop plans for their future careers. We had a speaker yesterday who talked about how he failed numerous times, and that's what led him to get to the point of success that he has now found. And looking at my own situation, I'm kind of feeling like my failures to get this taken care of, they're holding me back because I'm still fighting this $20 bill that I don't think I should have to pay. But I look at the amount of time and energy I have poured into this, and I'm thinking maybe I just need to fail and move on, and I'm going to have a greater return on the time and effort that I've invested if I fail on that and move on. So I don't know where you are. If you have a potential failure, but you're fighting against it because you don't want to fail, and whether that's in principle or whatever it might be, you just don't want to fail, I just want to tell you I'm right there with you. And I'm not quite sure what I should do in this situation. I am very close to allowing myself to fail and just moving on, because I think it's going to have a greater return on my investment of in time and effort than I'm going to get out of maybe not having to pay that $20 bill that I think I don't need to pay. So if you're struggling with something like that today, if you're at a crossroads, I would encourage you to not necessarily give up, but also stop and think about, is the time and effort I'm putting into this, or I should say, are the time and effort I'm putting into this worth what I'm going to get in the end? And if they're not, I encourage you to just let the failure hit and start fresh tomorrow, and hopefully you will be ahead in the end. So thank you for listening to me vent, and hopefully I will grow from this, and maybe you will too. Tomorrow's Friday, so that's always a good day, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.